I'm afraid of you because you threatened me.
You're trying to intimidate us.
You a scary ass black man. Take your punk ass and sit down somewhere.
Not you make me.
Oh my God. Can you let him ask the question?
Why you pushing up on all these women out here, bro? For real.
Yeah, I did.
Aggression, yes. I was in back of him, yes.
Mayor Phelps said all lives
Where were you
matter.
at when I
You're
needed
being
you?
misogynistic.
Where was you at when I needed you?
That cannot be true until Black Lives Matter.
You not black.
The
What the
mayor
hell you know about black?
cannot take credit for the
You are not
supposedly
black.
safe and
So
clean
what the hell
city.
you know about
Then
being black?
he must also be accountable.
You making this good.
You can't say that stuff
And if
for
I'm-
leadership. Shows how Mayor Fouts operates.
No,
How
don't put it on
dirty he
him.
is.
This Jerry Bell, baby.
How
Don't put it on him.
disingenuous he is.
How?
Waited
How do you blame it on him,
3
Tristan?
days.
How
After
do you
3
blame it on
attacks.
him?
They
Somebody
didn't-
needs
they
to
didn't
come into
respond
you
the
today.
first day. They did that.
We have our own problems.
Us.
Why do it in the South end?
Us. Oh, wait.
Why do it in the South end of Warren? We have our own problems. We don't need
Oh,
more.
what does that mean?
We don't need more. Okay? About the police report, not to show up. Why? I'm the president, bro. You can't speak with the mayor. I have the correspondence on my phone.
Show them all. Show
I will.
No,
I
no,
will.
no.
But we're
It's
going
not-
to do it
no,
after
we're
I
not.
get done with you.
Oh, no,
Because
no,
you're
no.
out of control.
Do it right now.
You're out of
Do
control.
it right
You're out
now.
of control.
You got the audience.
We will not let
Your
you
boy,
come
Mayor
in
Fouts,
and
brought you
bring
down.
fear
Do
amongst
the
our
thing. Come on,
residents.
come on.
You will not
Show
do
your
it.
stuff.
You will not do it.
How about this,
I'm more
Jerry?
classier than
How
you.
about Jerry?
Let's see
How about
what you
this,
gotta
Jerry?
say.
Yeah, after this, you can say what you have to say. I'd love for you
I'm going to say it while you're saying it again after. Because I pay for this property. I pay taxes.
So do I.
I pay taxes.
So do we.
Okay?
So do
Not
we.
you. You don't even live here. So I have every right to be here. No, you don't control nothing.
That's not how that works.
You don't control nothing here. You're not going to come to warn if you okay? Okay? I'm going to make sure you will not do that to this city.
The rest of the Warren thing.
Okay.
Tax
You was where were you at 3 years ago when I fought for the district? Where was you at when I needed drug support? Where were you at? The media remember because they put it on TV.
This is exactly the reason.
No.
Why we've had
And then I'm going to show you
demands.
his demands today excluded Commissioner Dwyer because he's white. He said it.
Put your mask on now.
He said it. And we have the correspondence. Because
Show
Commissioner
the
Dwyer.
email.
Can you put your mask
Show
on?
the email.
Don't worry about me. I pay for this.
So do I.
You got yours. Cherry Tommy Bell. I ran for city council in District 5 against any the same one that attacked me, when they attacked, because he was on the Trump side. Jerrybell.
My name is Tristan, T-R-I-S, Taylor, T-A-Y-L-O-R. I'm an organizer with Detroit Breed. We are here today with members of SWARM. We also have members of Michigan Liberation and the Hall family themselves going to be showing up.
The Hall family is not here.
Showing up momentarily.
I know where they live. Do you know where they live right now?
Yes. We are.
Do you know the mayor is the one that's responsible for putting them in the hotel? No lie. These are facts, and they're going to come out right after this.
I'm talking, and he can talk too. This is exactly.
You got a
the
lot
reason
of
why
upset
this
older
coalition had
women
made
and men
strenuous
and
demands.
children afraid of you because you don't know how to protest the right way.
Why don't you stop shucking and jiving and being such
I'm
a
going to do
fool
it.
for
It's
a
my
minute?
city. It's my city.
Such a fool
It's my
for a
city,
minute. I hope
not
you-
yours.
I hope you actually caught me saying that, calling this black man the servant of
No, you're a
police.
racist. Anytime you silence our commissioner because you don't want to meet with them, that's wrong because he's white.
Oh,
You're racist.
this is-
Oh, we got everything.
this-
Go ahead. Finish making yourself look like a buffoon in a butthole.
Is that what this is?
That's what you do in
I actually
Detroit.
think that this
hit our officers with railroad spikes.
This
Hit them
shows-
with railroad spikes and see what's going to happen.
This
my God.
shows-
My daughter's mother is a police officer, and she got injured
This
because of
shows,
you, your poor
this
leadership.
shows how Mayor Fouts operates.
No,
How
don't put it
dirty
on
he
him.
is,
This Jerry Bell, baby.
How
Don't put it on him.
disingenuous he is, that he was sent,
He
not
didn't send
only
me.
himself,
Everybody know I work
But
for the
a black
community.
face
Everybody knows that I work
to
in the
be his
community. I'm
representative.
very transparent. I post everything on Facebook, and if anybody knows me, they will tell you. They know me. Jerry ain't got a lie. Jerry don't work for
in the city
nobody
of
but the people.
Warren, the city of Warren
Why
actually
can't
has
you do it
a
and be
lot
responsible?
to teach the city how to train in terms of bully tactics.
No, you're the
Because
big bully.
Even Mayor
You're the
Duggan,
bully.
even
You're the
Mayor
bully.
Duggan
You're the
would
bully.
not have
Then you
the
want to blame it
gall
on Duggan. Then you want to blame it on everybody you come in contact with. When can you accept your own responsibility for your own faults?
I no longer
Yeah, and I don't respect you
engage
coming
with
from what I came from.
This is very corny, okay? Stop
Hey,
being such a
listen,
fool.
what you do and what you have been doing, okay, without thinking,
These black faces.
yeah,
Us
there you go. See, black
Can we
faces.
adjourn press
Black
conference?
faces. Not on my property that I pay for.
On his property.
I'm a taxpayer.
I swear you sound like those slaves that were defending their
Okay.
slave masters' plantations too.
Okay. So then if you
No,
if
my
you talking
master.
about
Don't
whites
you
or
dare
blacks,
talk about my
then why
master.
do you need the services
Don't you
of the
dare
media?
ever
Why do you have
come
to run around
and
this
say
group?
to my master that he needs to deal with racism. Don't you ever tell my master, Mayor Fouts, that he has to be responsible for the hostile climate of racism that he has created.
How is he responsible?
In the
He's been the
13
only
years.
mayor in the history of Warren to create diversity in administrative positions.
So much
Our city
diversity.
attorney is black. Our fire chief is black.
It's the
Our
reason why they
communications
waited.
coordinator is
It's the
black.
reason
And we
why the
have about
city
4 or 5 more.
of Warren
How?
waited.
How do you blame it on him,
3
Tristan?
days.
How
After
do you
3
blame it on
attacks.
him?
They didn't-
Somebody
they
needs to
didn't
come and see you
respond the
2 days.
first day. They didn't respond properly the second day. It took someone
We
actually
have the.
shooting.
We're going to go and
host of
speak
the
up to
whole
the mayor,
building
and we're going to
for them
show
to
you all
actually
the
properly
correspondence.
respond.
They're out here to create problems in our city and to scare our children and our parents. That's what they do.
You done?
Don't try to figure out a way to come out here
done?
and disrupt us.
You done?
We have our own problems.
Us.
Why do it in the south end?
Us. Oh, wait.
Why do it in the south end of Warren? We have our own problems. We don't need
Oh,
more.
what does that mean?
We don't need more.
He
You're wrong.
has sent to give
You're
him
wrong. Get your bigger face
a
back. You're wrong.
blackface to be the representative. So
And
again,
this media know me. I've been a hydroplane racer for 20 some odd years on the media all the time. I worked for the medical examiner for 3 years. Okay? I've been here for 5 years, ran for office, a convicted felon, shot 5 times, and still came back and almost won the election. 541 votes. Get out of here. There's a better way. There's a better way.
there certainly is.
I'm the one that brought you in that meeting. I'm the one that brought you in there. You didn't want to come because you got all these stupid demands.
Actually,
We wrote a public
I'm
letter.
going to give you the same thing you give us,
We
which is hell.
No, let her answer.
We wrote a public letter asking for a public meeting with the mayor. You did not try to arrange
Listen,
that.
do you see my correspondence?
Which
Listen, Tristan, I'm going to tell you right now, that's something you don't want to do with me.
I am
Tristan, that's something you don't want to do with me. No, he can get away from me. Because I'm not afraid.
And we have been organizing.
Listen, I'm right here. I'm a taxpayer. I'm just listening to the press conference like everyone else. Okay, no, I cannot. I'm a taxpayer and I'm not moving anywhere. This is not your show. This is my city, and you're not gonna come and keep destroying or either thinking you're gonna bring harm to us. Okay, no.
This is Mr. Jerry Bell. He's a taxpayer resident of Warren. And
Okay, well the conversation
he wants
is
to
over.
listen to
I'm
press
not
conference.
talking.
But he wants to be in the press conference.
I am a tax-paying Warren resident who is also an organizer of the So I just wanted to make that very clear. I'm not going to speak long. I just want to make it very clear
It's true.
It's true. Nothing that helps.
Let her speak, please. Thank you.
It's true. It's very true. They're outside agitators. Please stop backing yourself up.
Just continue.
This outside agitator rhetoric does nothing that help the fight against racism.
Why are you touching
More black and brown
In a minute,
lives.
I'm going to file charges against you.
And
It's gonna be real easy. Now tell me.
last
do
time
not
I
touch
checked,
me. Do not touch me. Do not back your back on me.
Could you keep 6 feet distance if you could? And also pull your mask up so it's actually effective. Thank you.
Last time that I checked, racism does not know borders. We feel as though they took too long to do something for the whole family.
That's not the
first
truth.
Couple of instances,
The city acted on it
against
right away.
The whole family, we didn't hear about it. We only heard about it until after shots were fired into their homes. And even then, it wasn't until after we organized the march that the police, Warren police, actually started going door to door, looking at asking residents for information. So we believe strongly that it wasn't for our presence in the streets that we would not have gotten this far for the whole family, and we want to make sure that we keep the pressure on the police in the city to continue to fight to gain justice.
Well, if I could just go back on that. The mayor's actions have proved exactly that they acted on this immediately.
My name's Lindsay Parton, LINDSEY PARTON. I'm here with Bridget Quinn. We're members of the Fouts Warren Alliance for Radical Movement, that's SWARM. We prepared these remarks for a public meeting with Mayor Fouts, but the mayor was not willing to meet with us
Yes, he
in
was.
public.
Yes, he
not
was.
in public.
Yes, he was.
Mayor Fouts has a long history of saying things in closed-door meetings that he later disputes. For this reason, we have been adamant that a public meeting is a condition we are committed to. But meeting or no, we remain united behind our demands. Together, the coalition you see represented here organized the March Against Racism, where Eddie Kabacinski showed up to counter-protest in military fatigues, openly carrying a weapon on his hip. Allow me to labor this point. After acts of racist intimidation and violence were perpetrated against people in his own district, Eddie showed up to counter-protest a rally for black residents' right to safety and peace. At the city council meeting following the march, Eddie Kabacinski railed against the protesters, declaring that we were terrorists and traitors who had committed high crime. He dangerously mischaracterized the events of the 19th and is emboldening more people to commit acts of racist terror in Warren. Eddie's racist ideology is on full display, and he is actively creating a dangerous environment for many of his constituents. He must resign. If he does not, he will face a recall petition.
Mayor Fouts has not yet publicly condemned or censured Eddie Kabacinski. With his silence, the mayor sends a message to his constituents that Eddie Kabacinski's behavior is okay.
No, don't put that on him. Don't blame that on him. City council is the only one that can censor him. City council is the only one that can censor him. Do not put that on him.
Of the city of Warren for 13 years. In his recent Facebook post, he disparaged us for marching in quiet neighborhoods. But as a participant, I witnessed many people joining us. Happy to see such action in
When you
Warren.
found out he was racist. Why
Mayor
wait
Fouts
now?
said all lives
Where were you
matter.
at when I
You're
needed
being
you?
misogynistic.
Where was you at when I needed you?
That cannot be true until Black Lives Matter.
You not black.
The
What the
mayor
hell you know about
cannot
black?
take credit for the
You are not
supposedly
black.
safe and
So
clean
what the hell
city.
you know about
Then
being black?
he must also be accountable.
You making this good. You
can't say that stuff
But in
for a white
an environment
man.
where racist hostility is so commonplace, it is even expected.
black man.
Yeah.
This goes well beyond what the mayor says.
Let her speak.
The list of lawsuits that have been brought against the city also speaks volumes to the way he has created an environment that is not safe or welcoming to black people.
Yes, it is. He's the only one that created diversity in this city. Out of all the mayors, he's the only one that created diversity. You gotta spell it.
Quinn.
Your organization?
Swarm. The Fouts Warren
A radical group that creates fear. You might as well say, AKA terrorists.
Yes, we invite you to the march.
Everybody in the coalition worked together.
terrorist.
This person lost by 200 votes. You didn't
No,
win a seat.
141. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, they're not going to do what they did in Detroit.
Black man. We didn't do
That's not going to happen in Warren like they did in Detroit. So again, my name is, it's not going to happen.
Excuse me.
And Warren, like we
One
were
of
in
the things
Detroit.
that we want to make sure
Continue to
comes
keep
out
peace
of
in Warren like we did in
this
Detroit.
incident is that we have
It's anger and
a public
fear is what
hearing
you instill in
on
people.
that climate.
What do you mean by this incident?
I mean by the racist violence
The attack
against
on the
on the
halls,
halls.
alleged attack on the halls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we also think that that's a physical manifestation of the years of racist hostile climate that has been fostered and catered to.
You
in
so
the city
damn
of
phony,
Warren.
man.
And so
You so
because
damn
of that,
phony.
one of the
Tristan, you
things
are so damn
public
phony.
hearing on
And you
that
lie
hostile
on the mayor
climate.
because you want the cameras, but you're not going to terrorize our city. We're not going to have it. We're not going to have it, Tristan.
Where residents
This is
from
not
the city
Detroit.
get to talk about
This is
their
not Detroit, buddy.
Can you stop, please? Thank you.
This is not Detroit.
Black
This
and
is
brown
not
residents
Detroit,
in the city
Tristan.
of Warren.
Tristan, this is not Detroit.
Bell.
She need to stop stepping in front of me then, because I don't feel like touching her body.
You need to not be so
You don't
close to
feel like it,
us.
so you're saying you will.
You need to not be so close to us.
And I'm saying.
No, I'm working right now. You can step back.
I'm
I
fine.
don't even want to be next to you.
So
I'm
again,
fine.
August 5th is going to be the public hearing on the hostile environment and racism. We want residents who
They're
live
not
here
gonna come
and people
because
who
you don't
work
have
here
enough following.
to come and tell their experience.
You don't make any sense.
of living in
You
the
don't
city
make
of
any
Warren,
damn sense.
having to engage
You don't make any
with
damn
the mayor
sense,
and the
Tristan.
city council
You create
that
fear
has
in people.
failed
You're not gonna do
deal
that to
seriously
Warren.
with
The residents will be
issues
ready
of
for you
racism
Saturday.
and
I'm sure.
segregation in the city.
Okay?
So
I
that's
want the racists to be there.
Yeah.
We keep
yeah.
us safe.
They're gonna be ready for you Saturday.
We keep us safe.
Counter protesters and residents.
also want to
I
make
did 30
Do it the
days,
right
there
way.
ain't been no violence.
Do it the right way. Do it the right way. Do it the right way. What's wrong with you doing things the right way? They don't need you in their neighborhoods.
act as
what?
a defense guard
For what?
for those people. as
Why do
well.
you do it? People have kids. They have elderly people. They shouldn't have to work. Hey, I'm a hydro player for 25 years. I'm always in the news. Do it for me. 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 Okay? Other than that, stop talking to me.
Your dick size. You need to go sit down somewhere.
Okay,
For real.
That's all you can
For
do.
real. No, that ain't all I can do.
Okay.
That ain't all I can
Then
do.
don't
I'm
try.
with the shits. I'm about it.
Man, get out of
Yeah,
here.
you get
I
out
don't
of
care
here.
if you a boxer. You don't mean nothing to me. I'm not afraid of you.
Oh my God.
I'm not afraid.
He's scared. Mr.
I'm
Bell,
afraid of you,
scared.
Mr. Bell, because you threatened
scared.
me.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't be here with a...
I'm afraid of you because you threatened me.
Trying to
You
intimidate us.
You a scary
You're
ass
a
black
bully.
man. Take your punk ass and sit down somewhere.
Why don't you make me?
I promise.
Oh my God. Can you let him ask the question?
Why you pushing up on all these women out here, bro? For real.
Yeah, I think
Aggression, yes.
unfortunately,
I was
we
in
got a
back
couple
of
of
yes.
Trump supporters, being Trump supporters, mean expressing their racism outwardly.
They were residents.
But we
They
also
were
had a
walking
lot
on
of
their
support
lawns.
from
Is what they
residents,
were doing.
particularly
They were Trump
the
supporters.
brown residents
Armed Trump
in the
supporters.
neighborhood. I think
Driving
a lot of
into
people
protesters.
Really, in fact, some older neighbors also marched with us because we had to give them a ride back home because they knew it was time and been time for something like this to happen in Warren, a march to speak out against the racism that's been too prevalent in this city.
That's fake and old, man.
Did you ask about
Any other questions?
I missed the first part of this. What was your central point for this?
The central point was made and you could talk
I just wanted
to
to make
people,
sure.
give an interview, but we were expecting to have a meeting, a public meeting with the mayor.
I
to
was
talk
the
about
one who set up the
issues
meeting.
That engage
That is not true. Let him speak. Thank you.
in Warren, like what he needs to be doing, not just more about the Hall family, but about the whole atmosphere that's prevalent in the city of Warren. And that didn't happen, but we are making our proclamation known that we're determined to march in the city to speak out against that racism. We're also prepared to hold our own public hearing where residents get to speak about their experiences so that we can actually hold city officials to account about the atmosphere that they've created and to talk about real concrete ways we can move forward.
And I'm sorry, Tristan, was the meeting supposed to be today?
Yeah, it's supposed to be today at
Okay.
3:15 with the mayor.
I'll be
Because
glad
we
to
have
give
an
you all that
issue,
information.
the residents can talk to you about this. Mayor Fouts has a sort of history with meetings and engaging with residents and having these having recordings of him and saying, "Oh, that's not me."
You know, blacks do look like chimpanzees. I was watching this black woman with her daughter, and they look like two chimps. Their mouths were elongated out, you know, duckish look.
So we wanted to make sure that this was a public meeting with full accountability, so that he wouldn't have to say what did or didn't happen in the meeting, that it wasn't just up to people's individual recounting, but that it was recorded, and that people could see who was in the meeting, who was part of the meeting, and what was being said.
Okay, thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions for anybody else?
If you guys need any information, the mayor would be glad to follow up with you.
I bet he would.
Yeah, but that's it. And the whole family can be here because they're meeting actually with the FBI right now.
They're where?
They're meeting with the FBI.
Oh, okay.
Because the FBI has been, you know, they came in. Yeah, because the FBI, I think, was that 2 weeks ago or a week ago in, because they are declaring it a hate crime.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that the diversity chair of board has not been present today.
He's not present because he's sick. He has cancer.
Not known to the
Sorry.
public again.
Yes.
Unfortunate. And so
And
like
we're looking for you.
Alright, coalition partners, if we could just debrief over here. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Coming out. Yeah, because you just want to talk shit on the camera.
Join us.
Feel
Brief with us.
Nobody with us. Nope, don't come on me. Don't come on me.
Correct. Do you guys have like titles with the group though?
We're just organizers.
You cannot talk to our sisters like that. You can't do that like that, brother.
Okay.
You're the one for a lot of things.
Christian.
You clearly are the one for a lot of
Wait,
things.
Tristan, this is what have to be out of opposition. All of this work. So let's just go in here and debrief.
Brush your teeth.
Okay?
Comb your hair.
It's a tactic by the opposition. Please don't play into it.